Iran accuses Trump of plot to fabricate pretext for war.
Here's a summary of the article.
Iran doesn't seek war but will openly and directly defend its people, security and vital interests. Intelligence from Iraq indicate plot to fabricate pretext for war. Iran doesn't seek war but will openly and directly defend its people, security and vital interests. The mission marked the third such flights in the past 45 days and came amid concerns that Iran could be formulating an attack somewhere in the Middle East against U.S. interests. Advertisement. Iran is known to control an array of proxy forces in Iraq and has used them in the past to attack U.S. interests, giving it an armed foothold in a country where thousands of American troops are deployed. A senior U.S. military official told Fox News that a U.S. intelligence report suggests that Iran wants to avenge that killing, and has potential for other more complex attacks against Americans in Iraq. Some friendly health advice to Iran: if one American is killed, I will hold Iran responsible. Think it over, Trump wrote on Twitter.
This post received a score of 9,200, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
So that's what's going on at the Pentagon and why Trump has replaced everyone at the top and shut out the Biden transition.
He has also once again stopped Biden from getting national security briefings. Which, if he is telling the truth about Iran, is a direct threat to our national security.
He would be willing to allow the country to be destroyed if it happens on Biden's watch so Biden can take the blame.
Isn't this right out of the GOP playbook? Set up the fall to occur during Dem administrations to then use as the basis of your strategic talking points for the following election year.
Come January, after Biden is sworn in, the GOP will suddenly care a lot about the national debt.
And COVID deaths.
And how it's all Biden's fault.
Remember during the campaign how he was calling the civil unrest caused under his watch, Biden's America. Amazing how he is both always the victim and in total control.
Trump is only effective as long as there are those stupid enough to buy into his obvious bullshit, sadly. It continually shocks me what people are willing to believe nowadays.
The way 74 million Americans have blatantly fallen for such obvious bullshit and blatantly false propaganda is going to be a case study for generations. We're very lucky there's enough people in this country to offset those numbers, because this is the type of shit that's got literally some of the worst people in world history that caused some of the worst events in world history into power.
I'm not American and maybe out of the loop a bit, but is the situation in any way more volatile than say a couple of months ago? I don't remember that anything major went down recently.
No, with Trump at the helm it's basically been a steady stream of volatility.
More like an endless jet stream of bullshit.
A violet torrent of volatile bullshit streaming from Trump's every orifice like a jet.
So a Kelly Conway Thursday night.
There's a Trump tweet for every occasion. We'll start a war with Iran. He plans to do it for his coup.
Biden is too weak to fight this war. He wants to give them billions of dollars. No.
I would hope that Iran could identify this as a last desperate act of a loser and not entertain it.
Does Trump think he can pull some kind of Caesar and claim he can't leave office when he's in the middle of running a war? Are we really dealing with that level of stupid?
It's like a more stupid version of his "I'm under audit" excuse.
Some friendly health advice to Iran: if one American is killed, I will hold Iran responsible. Think it over, Trump wrote on Twitter. But what about the 330,000 plus deaths through COVID-19 because your government didn't took it serious and was making fun of it? When will Trump and Republicans hold themselves responsible? Fucking hypocrites.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.